Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a fun video that a friend of mine actually requested on the previous video that I just did, the Wet n Wild haul. She asked me to do a simple, work-appropriate makeup look. I'm going to put a little twist on that idea and do a work-appropriate and then a fun, say, dinner out, cocktails, something fun. So basically a day to night look. And I'm going to be using the Shaaanxo palette for my basic colors. And a few Wet n Wild things and e.l.f. and yeah. So let's get started. First I'm going to make sure my brush is somewhat clean. I love this thing so much. It is called a color switch or
clean sweep makeup brush pad.
Yeah, it's basically just a sponge that you can get most of the color off of a brush that you're using. Anyway, I love this thing. I've had it for a while. It was like $5. So I am going to start out with the light color, and it is called Clarity. Just to neutralize my eyelids. And ignore my foundation. It decided to oxidize on me, which it normally does not. So, don't know what's up with that. But my skin is not in the best condition. It's doing the same old thing. Eczema sucks.
Explain what eczema is to the people that don't know.
Basically, you can develop skin irritation in the form of dry, flaky skin. And for me, a lot of itchiness. Drives me crazy. So it can be different for everyone, pretty much. It just depends on how it decides to show its face. All right, and then I'm going to go into this brown terracotta color. And these are really pigmented, so I'm trying to be careful. I do love this palette, though. It's really nice. I'm just patting it on the outer corner, outer V, just lightly. When I was first into makeup, many moons ago, that phrase is so strange. Anyway, when I was first into makeup, I would always forget to be careful when it came to eyeshadows because they are pigmented most of the time. Unless it comes from Dollar Tree. Some of those are not very good. So, Jordan.
Yes.
How was your time off?
Oh, it was good. Went to the aquarium. Hit crabs with hammers afterwards.
Watch seafood, then eat seafood.
My friend wasn't against the idea.
That's
and it was
cool.
the best I could get for Seattle cuisine.
Yeah. Seattle is known for seafood, so.
Plus, I got to show off the pier and Pike Street Market a little bit.
Did you go on the Ferris wheel?
No.
That's fun. If you are from out of state, the Seattle Ferris wheel is pretty dang cool. I've been on it twice.
I haven't been on it yet, but then again, but the prices are not bad. 18 a pop. It was just the
Yeah.
guest I had didn't really have
That much interest in it?
kind of like a fear of heights and a fear of being over open water at the same time.
Ooh, and that's
So
that's exactly what it was.
So
Nice.
yeah. So
That's funny.
hitting crabs with hammers was
The other option.
a far more better option. Plus, looking at little stores that on the pier.
Yeah, did you go to Pike's Place?
Yeah, we stopped by there a little bit afterwards
Fun.
to kind of work off the food that we had earlier.
So
Got some fresh honey.
So I'm just taking a mostly clean brush.
It's clear.
Yeah, and just blending this inward and softening all the edges.
Ooh, pretty.
Actually, I really like this color.
Looks good on with your skin tone or foundation tone.
Yeah. While Jordan was gone, I did almost nothing. I caught up on the people I'm subscribed to on YouTube. Yeah, I did a lot of YouTube watching. I was pretty bored.
Yeah, I wasn't here to entertain her. I was enjoying SakuraCon, which
Yeah, how was that?
it was really fun.
Cool.
I donated blood.
Mm.
I do it, I at least try to do it every year, but sometimes I have an iron
Issues?
so it just depends on
Mm-hmm.
how it is that day.
Yeah. Okay. What do I want to do next?
Take over the world?
Yeah. Sure. No.
Sometimes it's a viable option.
I love these things so much. This one was from Dollar Tree. And then I found a bunch of these on Amazon.
Yeah.
Which
And then we got some glitter,
I could too.
and we got glitter spray paints.
Yep.
And pink.
Yep.
Though
Sprayed 'em.
I think they were pink before.
Yes, they were.
So glitter spray paint.
Yep.
I think with pink sparkles.
Yep. I just wanted something
Fun.
and different. Because I've seen stuff like this online. And it's expensive. So I am just taking Glow Baby.
Glow, baby, glow.
And putting that on the inner half of my lid.
Ooh, it looks like it has a sparkle pigment in it.
Yep, it's a shimmer.
Cool.
And it's not a stark white, which is nice. It's champagne-y.
So the sparkles are the bubbles, then?
Sure.
What? You missed me.
Yeah.
In my comments.
And I did not text you once.
I know. I expected her to text me every night.
Yeah. I was quite tempted to.
I even told her she was allowed to. Just
Yeah.
if she needed something.
Venting.
Mainly.
Yeah.
Not that it's always professional though.
Yeah, I decided to leave her alone so that she can have fun and spend time with her friends and not worry about me as much.
And I appreciated it, but still, when I got back, I heard a lot.
All the things.
All the things.
Yeah, it was an interesting week. But whatever.
I'm back. That's all that is important, even though it was a staycation.
Having a vacation is important for mental health.
Plus, I tried to get more sleep. My dogs said no, and it's still been saying no lately. So,
Yeah.
I'm just been having to go to bed earlier, which is not great because I work late.
Yep.
Ish.
Later. Yeah.
Later.
That's the basics of it. And you could always run something on the bottom lash line. I am going to take a brown...
It's behind the mirror.
Yeah, I'm looking at the name. This is from e.l.f. It's in coffee.
Ooh.
Oh, speaking of coffee, Starbucks, you brought back my favorite drink.
S'mores Frappuccino, by the way.
Yes.
Though she does like the green tea.
I like the green tea frap too, but
I started drinking in summer times when it's too hot for my normal chai latte with nutmeg and cinnamon on top.
yeah. But yeah, I tried the s'mores 2 years ago when it was first brought out. Oh man, so good. So I'm just gonna make a simple line, fairly thin.
A little bit of a cat.
Not much of a wing, if you could even call it that, just barely.
Yes, wing, not cat.
Well, it is also called a cat eye.
I wasn't sure which it was closer to. I was thinking your undeveloped hip
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
makes you a little bit crooked.
Part of my spina bifida issues, my hips are not formed properly. My right hip socket is too shallow, so it moves quite a bit.
And not always the best of ways.
Yeah, it's been pretty irritated lately, unfortunately, but that's life.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have all kinds of joint issues. They've definitely been showing their ugly face lately. I spoke too soon on that eyeliner.
Maybe it was almost at the door.
Yeah, it's starting to dry out.
I guess that's the next thing you're buying with e.l.f., right?
Well, with some company. It's affordable.
e.l.f. is affordable, I thought.
Well, yeah. I've been trying to branch out and see what else is out there. I've been a little too obsessed with e.l.f.
As we all know. You'll see that there's many video groupings of e.l.f.
Yeah. So this is basically what I would go with. It's pretty neutral. You can do pretty much anything with it. I'm gonna take some mascara. Dried out mascaras. Of course.
How do you fix dried mascara if there's a home remedy for it?
If it's salvageable, and you know that there's still enough product in there, and it's just dried up, Anyway, I was saying, if you have dried out mascara like me all the time, you can get just some simple eye drops, and 1 or 2 drops should be enough, and you can basically move the wand in it and mix it all together, and it should fix it for a while. Yeah.
So is that just for mascara or all?
Pretty much anything that is a cream form or liquid. This mascara is not cooperating. This one's going in the trash.
It's not salvageable.
Mm.
R.I.P. the mascara in the comments below.
But you guys get the idea. You can pair this with a pretty neutral blush. The lipstick that I have here that I chose for it is in the nude. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I do love it very much. I have multiple.
She does.
Yeah. When I find a lipstick that I like,
She buys the store out if she can.
I try and have backups upon backups.
And the backup for that backup too.
Sure. One of my favorite lipsticks of all time was discontinued by e.l.f. a few years ago. So I have been on the hunt for something new since then. Anyway, so this is a work appropriate daytime look, and I am going to do a little twist on it and turn it into a fun night out look. So I am gonna take the Wet n Wild pigment in Pegasus Flutter. It's a nice sort of light pink.
It has
Almost lavender.
It was pretty.
Yeah. I am just going to tap a little bit into the cap. And with loose pigments, a little goes a long way. And these have a nice plastic cap on top of the sifter that you can close it.
So it's not just a sticker one like some of them.
Yeah. I do love that about these. They're so nice. So I'm just going to take a little bit and transform the look just slightly on the inner half. From a nice nude to something that has a little bit of pinky purple. See the difference?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's falling asleep behind the camera.
Nope. I don't know what you're talking about. The camera's staying stable.
Yeah, I know. So I'm going to take a little bit more. A little bit at a time is the best way to work with this stuff. And if you don't want to use a pigment, you don't have to. Just take your favorite single eyeshadow that's nice and shimmery and put it in your makeup bag and add it to the look.
Face your rules.
Yeah. That looks really good. Really good. I love it. Another thing that you can do is over the top of your liner that you've done for the office, you can take a black one and just go over it. Freshen up the look.
It looked like you were preparing just for tonight.
Yep. And of course, definitely would recommend packing a mascara as well in your to-go makeup bag, because by the end of the day, sometimes mascara flakes off. Sometimes that stuff doesn't work for everyone
Yeah.
the way it's supposed to.
Like waterproof mascara for me actually feels like it drips into my eyes, so I can't really. So I usually rub it off before I'm
That's not good.
fully done wearing it, so I don't look like I put on makeup.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I personally don't like waterproof because it's a pain to take off. And then I would also recommend having a thing of makeup wipes. You can find in the like travel size section little mini things of makeup wipes.
Drugstores,
Target,
Walgreens.
pretty much anywhere. There's always some sort of a mini size of something. And what I'm gonna do is just wipe off the lip color that I have on for the daytime. Also recommend packing a powder because you will get oily throughout the day. So this doesn't exactly match the eye look, but you could deepen up the outer corner with a more cool tone brown, but I think it'd be fun to use a really nice bright color.
Sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Or look very kissable.
Yeah, you can definitely add like a gloss on top. That doesn't last very long, but evening out. You could use a liquid lipstick. Those last for quite a while. It's really what you're comfortable with.
And what you can fit into your purse.
Makeup bag. Yep.
Or a clutch or whatever.
Yeah, that's fun. I really like that.
And that one's the...
This is the bright purple in Orchid from e.l.f.
Orchid. Very nice.
Yeah, that's really pretty. And also, daytime appropriate really isn't like a beaming highlight. You can do a subtle highlight on your cheeks and your brow bone. But I have a fun one for the evening. Loose highlights, just like loose pigments, little goes a long way. And this highlight is from Wet n Wild.
It was in our last video.
Yeah, the name of it got taken off with the...
This one was it's on the lid, I think, actually. So when she's done using the lid as a palette, we'll...
Yeah. But for a night out, a lot of highlight is a lot of fun. And this is a really nice brush to buff in the powder. This also is a Wet n Wild from the previous video. You may or may not be able to see that.
You can see a little bit of difference,
I can add more.
But it's very...
Highlight is one of my absolute favorite things when it comes to makeup.
Yeah, you can like tell the difference between at least the two different shakes.
That.
A lot more shinier.
1 second. I'm gonna tap a little more in here. I used more than I thought I would. I should have known. It's highlight. Oops. Too much. But okay. I'll put it back in the container when I'm done. This I do it. Let's see. That is okay. I think I found my new favorite highlight.
Oh,
Look at that.
Poor Baked highlight from e.l.f. got replaced by Wet n Wild highlight powder.
I knew I was gonna love these.
I know, but still.
Yeah.
Poor Baked.
That's still one of my favorites. But for the moment,
it just got demoted.
Yeah. But for the moment, oh my goodness.
It got like 3rd place because you haven't tried the other one, but it still might take a place.
Yeah. And of course, my trick.
Ooh,
Adding a little lipstick. So yeah, that is my take on a easy day look and then transforming it into a night look.
What?
And it even looks good with glasses.
I mean, the lips match your glasses quite well.
Yeah. So yeah, I will have more videos coming soon. We will film probably in a couple of days.
All right, so hit the thumbs up, hit the little bell to get notifications of when we post.
And please, I would love to interact with you in the comments. I am very happy that someone suggested a video recently and I went for it. So hopefully